Right, okay, so I decided to have an hour with the Spectrum at the moment. I did some recording last night, but it was 3 in the morning, and I fancied another bit for this today. I'm only doing an hour because I've got some Spectrum stuff to record this week, so I need to get on that as soon as I've done this. So that's what I'm doing. Batman movie tab. No, I think I need to be into 8K mode. There we go. Come on, come down the ladder. Okay, oh, fine. There you go. I killed him. Never mind. Probably gonna lose a life at this point. We'll have to see. Damn it. Knew that was gonna happen. Timing's off. No. Come on, you. Got you. Yes, it's a face cam. I'm actually using my mobile phone, to be fair. Hi, Sam. I'm only doing this until 6. I'm okay, how are you? Shit, I've almost finished this, but I didn't want to do that, but never mind. Not the greatest, not had a great past few weeks. Where's that? Oh shit, didn't want that. Just give me a sec, Sam. Hello there, MMQ. Come on. No, that was stupid. Usually okay at this part, but I'm being a bit rubbish at the moment. Yeah, I knew that was going to happen. Alright, what was Mum mentioned it's your birthday soon. It isn't your Facebook when's your birthday and explain another time. Well, it's today actually. I don't usually put my birthday on Facebook because I'm not a big fan of. I get a bit moody around it, so I can do, like, for example, there are certain times I don't actually do anything for it, but there are times, so the other year when we went to Arcade Club, I was in that mood to be able to do it, but sometimes I just kind of, I just step away from it. So also, happy birthday, and I understand it. Yeah, thanks for that. Right, so I'm going to try and do this a bit better now. Ah. Yeah, you've got to be really careful in these areas because the arrow just suddenly decides, oh wait, you got to turn. But then you've got to kind of not hit into these cars as much because you get hit and that kind of kills your energy a bit. Sometimes on this level I can do pretty well. I think the hardest one on this was the back wing mode. Whether I'm going to get to that point, I don't know. Yeah, no. Happy birthday. I don't put my birthday on Facebook either for my real name. Fair enough. Do I do this again? Yeah, go on then. I might as well have another go at Batman. Tim. 3. Right. See if I can get a better result this time. Oh, by the way, if I didn't say it, thank you for saying happy birthday to me. I didn't realise if I hadn't done or not. That's to both of you, actually. And this looks like it's a better run. That was stupid, but never mind. No! Damn it. Got you. So there should be a shooty guy up here. Ah! Jesus. And we're almost at the top now. So, got more lives to deal with the car bit, but I'm very close to dying, so I've got to get this guy in one hit now. Shit! Oh! Oh, he did it just as I should have died, but apparently not. Right, trying to get a bit better with my own streaming. Tried to test stream a week or so back. Tried to get a bit more, just trying. Okay. I've been doing a bit more regular streams. I do every second Sunday, including times where I decide to be a bit more random, like today. I just need to update the... I've got like a little... I did have a timetable that was on my streaming bit, but then not long after that, I think Twitch changed all the UI, which is a bit annoying. So I'll have to put it back somehow. It's getting around to doing it, that's all. Another thing I've been doing, you might be interested in, Sam, is I've been looking at doing music composition. I've got music composition for dummies and I've been working my way through it. And I've also got this Udemy course which is teaching music for game composition. Because I know I've got a Spectrum Next game that I'm still dealing with, but at some point I'm going to wind up doing the music for it anyway. So I wanted to get me into doing the music side of things. Doing the Udemy course did show me that I did have some what do you call it, composing out of inspiration, not inspiration, improvisation. So I had some improvisation skills, but I just needed to look at it a bit more. I'll probably set up a something similar to a SoundCloud if I'm going to do a bit more of it. Then I can start putting little, segments and things on that. So be good. So the programs I've got at the moment is the Udemy course. The Udemy course showed me how to do stuff in Fruity Loops. And then I'd heard about Cakewalk, which was an open source version, and one of the known YouTuber people called Retro Man Cave had done an interview with a guy who had done music for Duke Nukem 3D, and he did it through Cakewalk. Yeah, Cakewalk's I don't know if it's Ableton, it's Bandcamp, I think it is, something like that. I also wanted to look if there was any music notation stuff, so like you put the notes on and then it does the playing for you as well. And I found MuseScore. I'll put that in the MuseScore, that one. So it's does it? Yeah. So it accepts MIDI keyboards, but you can also do it through the keyboard as well. That was fun because that means that I was playing around with when I was doing music composition for dummies side, and it would show me the notes. It was, I understand a note, or well, I don't understand. I can see what you're trying to write, but I can't hear it, and I need to put that in. So, and it's quite easy to put the notes in once you know how. Once you know, it's basically you got to break the notes down into the rest, and then you can start putting it in, and you kind of pick it up after that. But yeah, that's been interesting. I'll probably do a bit more of that when I move. So, right, Batmobile. And that's how fast we're supposed to do it last time. I think I was just a bit off because, when you start streaming and if you've got in your head, oh, I've only got an hour, it starts to make game playing a bit less natural. Oh, get out of the way. Ah, shit. The good thing about this is it doesn't always start you off at the beginning. If you hit a halfway point, it will start you off from that point, which is good. Oops. Did not want to do that. The reason why you don't want to do that is because you hit a police block. So you kind of got to go backwards anyway. And I think it's a good idea when you go into a new street to go down onto the second part of the road, because I think if you don't, you wind up having too many cars at the wrong place, and it can cause issues. Oh, get out the way, you bloody pains in the arses. Yeah, sometimes they bunch up like that, but that's the thing with this game. That was a good good one to get down. Nothing got in my way. Oops. Come on, out the way. I should be doing quite well at this. No. That's how I should have done it, very quickly. But it's like I say, that sometimes it's just getting the speed in. You can use the fire to whip yourself around on the street corners. which can be useful, but it's getting the timing right. And we're almost done. Turn left. Oh, come on. That's better. Oof. Right, before we do the crack the code, please tell me I've got the box. Because I always get this section wrong, because I can never remember what the 2 means, I have the box for this game, which is this. And including in the, oh, I'll show you the tape as well that came out for this. This is the tape. Ocean Batman. And there was nothing on this side. I think sometimes they dip the games on both sides because due to productions, it can be that one side was pretty fucked but the other one wasn't. So there we go, there's the manual. Whilst I remind myself what the section was, because it's supposed to be a mastermind type game. Okay, section 3, the Batcave. Joker has invented a compound, Smilex, which on contact will kill its victims, leaving a deathly rictus grin on their faces. The Joker spiked everyday consumables with elements from this compound, which when mixed together form Smilex. Looks like a map, yeah, but it was a cheap way of making manual back in the day. Using the powerful computer in your Batcave, you must, in the time given, ascertain which 3 objects contain those elements. As you select any 3, the display will indicate how many of those you've chosen correctly. You must, by process of elimination, select the exact trio of elements before the time runs out. Well, that's not useful because you're not telling me what the numbers represent. See, level 3 hints and tips. Use your brain and be quick, because you've only got a minute. I can get to standard. I can get to the streets of Gotham City, but it's very difficult. Oh, this is the fun part, remembering how to put it back to do the proper way again. Did it. Okay, look that way. Actually no, I can use... Let me just double check something. don't remember what the numbers were. Right, so I'll have to figure this out. I think was number 1. I think number 1 represented that there was a correct one in the wrong place, and 2 was, or maybe 1 was the correct one in the right place. I can't remember. You'll see what it is when you watch this. So this one, this one, this one. So I've got 2 there. So I'm gonna go this one, this one, this one. That's a 1. Maybe it's this one, this one, this one. That's a 1. So 1. That's a 1. So I can never get my head around it. Zero out of fingers as well. That's a 2. Wait a minute, that's a different, oh, it's a different order. That's a 1. It's a 1. No, I could never get my head around that. I really need to figure out that properly, because then I can get onto the Batwing section a lot quicker. Batwing section is very hard. But speaking of music and games, let's move over to a well-known one, which I'm not a big fan of, but I can understand the appeal of it. And just update this, and then I'm going to change this to Robocop. Now, there's music for this that Sam wouldn't know because he was too young. Got featured in a TV advert in the 90s called Ariston. So that's worth looking up, but it wasn't this particular song, it was the one that was done on the Game Boy, which was similar to this, but I think more refined. This game got stuck, well, it stayed in the top 10, I think it was for a number of weeks. I don't have the cover, the game for this, unfortunately. You gotta be very careful as well. I think I'm just gonna spend most of that time getting away from people, because you don't have that much in the way of health. sure you could go up the... Oh, it's not this way, is it? I'm almost dead. I don't play this game very often, to be fair. Yeah, unlike Batman, you have to start right at the beginning, which I think is a bit annoying. And the one thing that bugs me about this game is the whole how long it takes for you to recover from a stun shot, whereas in Batman it doesn't feel so bad. This is definitely a game that somebody pointed out is more for the memory test than anything else. And I'm trying to... I have to play this. I'd have to play this quite a lot at times to be able to kind of... to be able to understand. Because I think it's... You've got to learn the... When people come in, when they shoot, when they duck down. And that helps a lot. I'm intentionally missing a few people because I know there's not much ammo around. Alright, so okay, so this is the next section. Time up apparently. Did I shoot her? Yeah, I shot her. Yeah, this is it's one of these games that's very frustrating, but I suppose with perseverance you kind of get used to it, which is kind of something that, yeah. Did someone say something? Oh, okay, that's fine. Right, so anyway, let's move on from that to something less frustrating, but I could do the Rocky Horror Show again, but I've played that quite a lot now, just because I've been able to complete it, not regularly, but it does depend on the placement of stuff. Although to be fair, maybe I should. You know, I'm gonna have one go of it because I've actually found a version of Rocky Horror Show that doesn't mess up as much as the other one does. And it's actually how I remembered it played. But before I do that, I'm gonna switch over to 48K mode. So let me just... So for those people that maybe have seen a previous version of it, but did not know that there was a decent version of, well, not a decent version, but a non-crappy version of the Rocky Horror Show. Because the one that you can usually download, the top one, from CRL doesn't work as properly as the one that I downloaded, which is the alternative software version. It's at 48K. Yeah, one thing to know about CRL, they really like pushing the making you go through the music before you can actually do anything. Which, although very, very, you know, really nice CRL, you got some good music in the game. But when I just want to get into the game, I don't want to have to wait until, you know, 3 or 4 bars have gone before I can actually press enter. Okay, so Brad, and this version you can use the Kempson joystick. There you go. See, in the other version, if you try use the Kempson joystick, it doesn't allow you to do it. And then the only other version that you can use is Sinclair. And when you start, even when you stood like that, you can see the legs move, and it's just... Then there's other issues that start to come in. Like, suddenly your clothes disappear for no reason. And I think that's because it's supposed to be showing you, maybe you've walked into Riff Raff or something like that. But, not Riff Raff, Frankenfurter. And because you can't actually see Frankenfurter, I think it's just a bad ROM. Best get my dancing shoes on for this, yeah. Does have some catchy music. So the idea really is to build a demuser with all the different parts. Every time you load up the game, all these parts will swap positions. The freezer temperature basically gives you a reprieve from the other people around. So the first person that will be de-thawed, as it were, is Eddie on the motorcycle. If I remember rightly, if you get in the way of him, like if he tries to run into you, I think you do die from that. And there are certain cases where you can die from talking from too much to other people or something weird like that. I don't know if that's true or not. Riff Raff is one to avoid. He has his little laser gun, and we'll just randomly go around shooting. One room where you'll find that it will become very this room is going to become very the most seen room, because there's a trick, or not trick, but something that you might want to be aware of for the later part of this level. But we'll get to that. We'll get to that in a second. Sorry. I also generally use the lift because it's quicker and try not to open too many doors to keep the number of residents around here quite low. Makes it a bit easier for me. As you've already seen, Eddie's already out on his motorcycle. I do have the tape for this, but it's packed away, unfortunately. And that buzzing thing over there, that's difficult to get past, but once you understand the timing, it becomes a lot easier. This one here is a lot shorter, and the timing for it's a lot tighter than the other one. Right, let's see if we can do this and not get killed. So you've got to be very, very tight in terms of coming down. So I'm going to quickly show you. I'm not going to press anything. Well, I'll press this now. So that comes off. And then you can see how quickly it goes. So that feels very short. So what you got to do is you've got to come down here as soon as you've done it. And as soon as you get to here, you've got to move there. Can't really do it at this point here because of the tightness of the timing. So let me just go up and down just so that I know I've got the right. Yeah, it's fine. So as soon as you can see how tight that is. But as soon as you hit that that button, you're gonna have to come straight back down again. If you get stuck somewhere, you'll have to redo it. Let's slow down here. Got to be careful with people like Frank Converter here because he can get in the way. Oh, for fuck's sake. Alright, so we press this button here. Then we do it again. And then we have pay here. So as you can see, it's a very quick shortcut. So you don't have to go all the way back, which is just going to sap a load of time. And I'm just going to abuse that from now on. Well, I say abuse it, but constantly use it. I'm just going to have a quick look in the freezer section to see if there's any more. No, there's nothing here. I don't know what these buttons do. I'm not even going to attempt to try see what they do. So I've got one more to pick up on that side, and I think the rest are in different rooms. So I've got 1, 2, oh god, I've got a load actually thinking about it. Shit. I do that. No, he's gonna get in the way. And they do come up the ladder as well. Alright, that's good. Right, that side's done. We don't have to worry about that now. So I think the next section I'd have to look in is the bedrooms. Take a left and turn right. I've got a feeling maybe the dining room's got something in as well. Oh, here we go. That's where half the stuff is. Which is good. In some ways it doesn't mean, it means I don't have to go too far. I don't have to open too many more doors. I've got a feeling that he... Ah, Rocky's not on this side. Maybe he went on to a different area. I do like the fact that the different people wander around. Rocky's gone back in here. At least you don't have to wait too long for the lift to come back down again. Right, now that we've done that, and that means that that section's done, leaving us with 3 bits of the Demedusa puzzle to find. So first things first, after we've done this, back up the lift, take a right to where the 2 doors are, and that's where the 2 bedrooms are. So we'll have a look in there. We'll also find out that there's going to be someone at least one of the bedrooms. Whoever it is, we don't know, because it's always different every time. So not the same people come out. The only thing that stays the same is every time the freezer temp goes to 0, Eddie will always be the first one that comes out. You might get other people wandering around. Sometimes you'll get nothing, sometimes you will. But like I said, the bits of the Demedusa and everybody apart from Eddie usually just changes every game. Right, let's see who's down behind door number 1. Right, so we've got 2 pieces in here, and that would be Columbia. No, that's not Columbia. Columbia's the one with the squeaky voice. It's Magenta, sorry, not Columbia. And obviously, well, you've already seen, I've already said that was Frankenstein, Frankenfurter, Frankenstein, the Warpest. We still yet to see Riff Raff. Hoping not to see Riff Raff. Yeah, I'm gonna miss that. We've got 25 seconds to go. Plenty of time, I think. Oh shit, I didn't want that. Rocky's going in and out of the bedrooms, but he's too far away. Keep away, please. One more to go, we've got 20 seconds. Now, it's the last place in bedroom number 2. Oh, my wife. I knew that was going to happen. So, basically, what's just happened is I have no clothes, and I can't remember whether I have to find clothes before I leave or not. Oh shit! And there's that was riffraff. So there's no items in here, which means the only other place it can be is downstairs in the room just below. And I've got a feeling Columbia's going to be in there. Yep, and there's my clothes. Right, okay, let's see if I can get my clothes. Yes, I know. Shut up, woman. Right, I'll have to come back to those. There's too many people in there. I can't remember if I can complete it with or without my clothes. If it's with, then it shouldn't be too bad to get hold of. Yeah, no, I can't do anything. So I've got 11 seconds to get my clothes, come back to the Demedusa, and that means I can finish this for the 4th time now, which is always fun. Right. Have you left the rooms yet? No, fucking hell. Come on, I've got 9 seconds, guys. Get my clothes. Right, okay. Looks like we can do this now. I was sure when I was a kid that you had to go through the front door, but apparently not, so... And I've done it. Oh, apologies for people who didn't like flashy stuff. I hope you're okay, Sam. Right. Let's see what else we can play for the last bit, and then I'm gonna have to go. Just going through my list. Oh, that would be a good one. Impossible Mission. Right. 2 for Kempston. I've got through some parts of this game, and I can kind of understand it. But I've not got to the point where I can get I've not got to the point where I can actually start get a full set of what do you call it? Blueprints, I think they are. Yeah, it would be helpful if I remembered the fire button. And that was 2. It's only taken me several lives to do this section. Right, there you go. Oh wait, I need to come up here. Right, okay. So down and left. Used to play this on my mate's C64 and I got so jealous of the speech that I refused to play it in Spectrum at home. Even without a speech, it's still a pretty good game, I think. So that's not one of the annoying ones. That's a good. Oops. Bit too fast there. But does that change the... Wait, did I go up in the middle? I went up the middle one, didn't I? So I need to go this way. Yeah, no, I shouldn't have done that. So middle this way. That's fine. Oh, come on. nothing there, it's fine. Right, we got out of this room, only took me a few attempts to do it. I think this room can be a pain in the ass. That robot doesn't seem to want to do anything. Oh, God. Didn't want it to go that way, to be honest. Right. I have a feeling I might have to use one of those. I've got one. Temporary disable. No, I don't have one. So you can pick up robot disable coupon. I'm going to call it coupons. They basically give you the ability to pause robots in the room, but I think isn't it variable at times? Because I remember watching Spider-Man and there are times where the temporary disable of the robots would be a lot shorter than it should have been. That's one of them. That's another one. And I think you can touch the robots if you've got one of those, but I can't remember if that's possible. So let's show you what it's like. So we do this. And then I think... So there's another one, but I can't get there, which is annoying. Yeah. I'm gonna have to come back to that room. Yeah, nothing there. That robot seems quiet. It's fine, doesn't seem to want to do anything. So what we're going to do is we're going to go back to the top. I think the other thing I don't like about this game is that it's very specific on the platforms, and I think that's not quite the same in the Commodore version. Right, so this should give us time to do these two. room done. Oh, that's not a good place to be. Okay, so that could be a weird robot that kind of doesn't do much and then starts doing that and then goes back again. Oops. Okay. See, look how last time you had a lot more time and then this time it just doesn't want to give you. Yeah. Frustrating sometimes. But it's one of those more funner games. You excuse my poor English. Funner. Ooh, almost had it then. I'm not playing with that. No way. I think it's like a weird Simon Says or something weird like that. I've never got my head around it. Ah, this doesn't go up. I did press left then. Right, so is this a robot that just stands there? Yep. Is this aggressive? That one is. Timing on that's going to be very tight. No. Maybe I should have waited on that one. I pulled away from the joystick and it just didn't. Doesn't like me. That was too late, too early. Maybe instead of jumping over, I should just do this. That's better. Right, okay. Don't think we've got any. No. I think I can run across those. Nope, I can't. Alright. Oh no, because they're not as small, are they? So I don't want to do that one. I want to do this one and die. Oh, okay, so that robot didn't do anything. But there's no way I could search properly because it's too close. Ooh, I want to do that, but never mind. And this one is just going to stay near where I am, which is not going to be helpful. This might be a good area. As long as I don't die. There's another temporary robot one. Another one, I think. Another one. Oh. We are missing the scream of death as he falls down a hole, to be honest. But still. See what this does. Stays there, fine. Not doing that. Okay, oops, I didn't want to do that. Temporary, shut that one off. Come on. Is better? Shit. This is a fast one. Can I make it down here? Yes and no. Alright, okay. Those are the ones that I can run over. Not that one though. I think this is a random robot. Yeah, I knew that was going to happen. Should have temporarily disabled them, but it wasn't much I could do when it got to that point anyway. I suppose in some ways it's good to take a life, but if you're really good at it, you can kind of get around it. Ah, shit. Damn variable ones. Okay. Been in this type of room before and I've not done well. Let's have a go. Oops. This is where we do the reset lift. Gotta be quite in the middle on that one. That should be fine here. Just. That was stupid. Yeah, sod it. I'm gonna go in a different. No, I was gonna go in a different room, but apparently I'm already dead. That's fine. But it's still quite a fun game anyway. Before I go, because I'm gonna have to do my weekly recording on YouTube, which is top right. You'll be able to find that there. Since everybody's on, I can let you know what this week's videos are. I've got R-Type. Because I bought Speccy Classics 3000, which is here. It's got a list of basically loads and loads of ROMs. Well, apparently about 3,000 ROMs. I'm gonna guess about 3,000 ROMs. One of them had R-Type, which actually works because every time I try and load it, it just dies. I don't know what's wrong with that. So I can do the loading screen and I can jump straight to the SNE version of R-Type, and then I can do that today. I've also got Future Bike Simulator coming this week and Super Hang-On as well. So that'll be Wednesday, Thursday. I'm not quite sure which order I'm doing it. I think Wednesday will be Super Hang-On. Future Bike Simulator will be did I say Thursday? Wednesday, Friday. So Wednesday will be Super Hang-On, then Friday's gonna be Future Bike Simulator. And then Tuesday, Thursday. Tuesday will be Poke for Extra Lives. What have we got lined up for that one? Zombie and Postman Pat. Postman Pat will be next week. but this week will be Zombie. That's I think it's like a reskin. Well, it uses the same engine of Ant Attack, but it's done in helicopter instead. And then Thursday's gonna be the next part in System Shock 2. So that's this week. Let's do a raid because I don't do raids usually and I really need to get into the habit of it. So let's have a look to see who's playing games at the moment. Apparently Dominic Diamond's live. He's just chatting. I don't know if anybody wants to go over to see Dominic Diamond. That's the guy that was hosted Games Master. We've got Kikoski who's doing Let's Stream Daggerfall. And we've got Zombie Workshop who's doing art. So I don't know if anybody wants something specific there. I think I might jump over to Elder Scrolls Kikoski because if you've never played a Daggerfall is a great game for... It's just all Bethesda's old works from back in the day. It's quite a fun game. So yeah, let's go for that. Let's see if I can remember what the command was. Right, okay, so let's see if this actually works in Restream. So before I hit enter on this, I want to thank everybody that's turned up today. That was quite fun. I hope you're still here, Sam. I hope you're okay, because I know there's a bit of flashiness before. I hope that's not annoyed you in any way, if you know what I mean. So anyway, let's raid Kikoski. Let's see if this works. I'm just checking my own channel to see if this worked. You probably won't have heard that part yet. I don't think that's working. Give me a sec. Maybe I've got to do... Oh. Raid now.